Hi, sunshines. Join me in these next 40 minutes as we do a relaxing and grounding yoga flow. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for our TikTok live yoga for today. I know the timing is a little bit different today. The scheduling is going to be a little bit funky for the next few days, so hopefully we'll just be able to catch who's ever on here. And also just remember that all of these recordings do get posted to our YouTube channel and also to the Sunshine community subscription for an ad-free viewing experience. And you can find all the links to those on our page here at the top in our bio. So if you're going to be joining us today for some yoga, we're just gonna find a nice comfortable seated position. Grab some water, grab somewhere that you can lay out to stretch. Wear some comfortable clothes. And we're just gonna take this time to tune into ourselves, into our breath, into the present moment. Letting go of anything that is not happening outside of this very moment. We are using this time to center and ground and come into the present moment, into ourselves. So thank you everybody that is tuned in for this session. I'm so grateful to be here with you all. I'm so grateful that we've crossed paths on this beautiful journey at this exact moment in time with one another. It truly is a blessing to be here with you all. I'm Ashlee Sunshine, and I'm here to drop some sunshine on your day. So we're gonna get started in our nice, comfortable, easy seated position, and we are gonna start with just tuning into our breath. We're gonna start with a little intention setting and a short guided meditation. I won't make it too long. And I also have a surprise for after this yoga session is over. I have some fun oracle cards that I'm gonna pull, mermaid and kuan yin, just to see what is in line with the energy for today. So we're gonna just start with our hands either on our knees. You can have them facing up if that feels comfortable for you. We can have them here in a comfortable mudra. I love this meditative mudra. I learned it from the Tibetan monks in Nepal, so I like using this one, but if you're feeling called to use any mudra that you like, there's so many, so just find one that works for you in this moment, or you can just simply have your hands on your lap too. That works as well. We're gonna be sitting with a nice straight spine. So really drop those shoulders down and away from your ears. Sit nice and tall. No hunching in the shoulders. Nice and tall. And we're gonna just slowly close the eyes, or you can gaze down at the ground. If you don't wanna close your eyes, you don't have to. But it can help to go inwards and into our bodies. We're gonna rest the tongue away from the roof of the mouth to rest on the back of the teeth. And we're gonna begin by just taking 3 big deep breaths together. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, releasing any tension and anxieties, worries with that breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Last time here, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And now as we return our breath to normal breathing, I invite you to set an intention, whatever you're feeling called to dedicate this time to, your day, your evening, this week, this weekend, whatever you're feeling called, just simply set an intention. I would like to dedicate this time to peace and clarity for all. Peace and clarity for all sentient beings. Nice and simple. Okay, we'll gently open those eyes now and we'll just get right into that stretching. So it is gonna be super chill today. Nothing crazy. Most of my yoga sessions lately have been super chill, so we're just gonna continue this super chill. So we're just gonna get started with some seated rocking back and forward. You can have the hands here on the ankles or on the knees. Inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. Spinal flexing here. This is going to get our spine nice and warmed up, our body moving nice and gentle. You can close your eyes to go inwards for a deeper experience and just see what's there for you. If you're looking to connect to yourself on a deeper level, maybe tune into how you're feeling, noticing what comes up for you, letting it come and go without judgment or labels. Just a couple more times here. And now we're gonna flip the leg. So if your dominant leg was in the front, we're gonna switch it up now just to activate different parts of our brain and our body and our muscles and our memory. So we'll continue with that spinal flexing, inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. Just a few more times. Last time, and we're gonna come back to center, flip those legs again, and now we're gonna move into our spinal twist circles, hip circles. So we're gonna move in a circular motion, inhaling as we come forward and exhaling as we come back and around. You can make these as big or as small as you'd like. Just find what works for you and feels good for you in this moment. This journey is about you and going inwards and exploring more parts about yourself, your shadow, your light, all aspects of the self. And now we're gonna flip those legs again, and now we're gonna rotate in the other direction. So continue that circular movement now, inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. As we exhale, we can envision letting go of anything we no longer want to be a part of us, that we want to rid ourselves of aspects of our self-limiting beliefs, negativity. Inhaling as we breathe in fresh energy, fresh oxygen, making more space for the new. And coming back to center, we're gonna come onto our hands and knees into a child's pose. So we're gonna open those hips nice and wide, knees, and we're gonna sit back into the heels as we reach the arms forward, bringing the forehead to touch the ground if you can, or you can leave it slightly lifted up too, that's okay. We're gonna extend our tailbone back as we reach forward here in child's pose. Taking a nice, big, deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Hi, Rick. Thanks for subscribing to our community. It's so great to have you here. Welcome. Nice, big, deep breaths here. Hi. On the next exhale, we're gonna come to bring our weight, I'm sliding on this rug. Bring our weight onto our chest as we bring the elbows up into prayer. This is heart melting pose. Bring the chin to touch the ground if you can. This is a little deeper of a back bend than child's pose. So continue that deep breathing. I know it can be a little constricting, and that's okay. Dropping those hands down. We're gonna come up into tabletop position now, onto all fours. And we're gonna move through some cat-cow as we continue our spinal mobility and flexibility exercises here. Inhale as we gaze up, drop that belly down towards the ground. This is cow. Exhale for cat as we pull that belly in towards the chest, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Keep moving at your own pace here, as fast or as slow as you'd like. Ooh, my back just cracked like crazy. We'll just do here for a few more times. And coming back to center. And now we're gonna move into some Shakti circles. So we're gonna continue this circular motion now. We're gonna move right to left, down to up. Inhale as we come down, exhale as we come up towards the left. And now rotate the other direction. Continuing that breath to movement as we flow. Just a few more times. And coming back to center. Beautiful, everybody. We're gonna come to sit on our heels, rock pose. And just take a deep breath here for a moment. Just placing the hands on the knees here and just take a deep breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth or the nose. As we continue our spinal flexes here in rock pose, this is just going to stimulate some different energy lines, muscles, organs, because we are sitting on our knees here. So it is just going to be a little bit different than when we sit in easy pose and do this. Rock pose, actually, the feet and somehow this stimulation and connection is activating the digestive system. So inhaling as we come forward, exhaling as we come back. If you've taken my yoga classes, you know I love doing anything that involves cat-cow flows or activating the spine. Love that Kundalini energy, the dormant energy at the base of the spine. Love playing around with that energy. So I am a fan of anything that involves the spine and waking up that energy. So just a few more times here. Okay, last time, coming back to center. We're gonna come back onto all fours in tabletop. We're gonna flip those feet so that they're facing the ground. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog as we send those hips up, pressing through all 10 fingers, both palms. Try to get your heels to touch the ground. You can pedal out the legs left and right to get a nice stretch in the back of the thighs and the hamstrings. Take a deep breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, through the nose. We're gonna step that right foot through, coming into a lunge here. And let's drop that back knee down. Continuing to breathe here. Long, deep breathing. So a lot of my yoga flows, I guess you can kind of call them yin or like restorative. That's really the style that I find works really well with my body and energy type. And I think it's because like I have such high energy all the time that for me, I need to do really like calming yoga and grounding and slowing down to help kind of balance my super high energy that I do have all the time. And I learned about this in yoga teacher training, and my teacher was telling me and us, everyone in the teacher training, that if you're like a certain type of person, like let's say you're really high energy, then really high energy yoga isn't really the best like fit for you, and you're actually meant to do the opposite of like what you are. And so if you're like really like lazy, or you operate like really slow, or you have a hard time like getting out of bed, then like really stimulating yoga flows will be good for you. But it's kind of the opposite for me, and that's why I really like doing these slower, more grounded yoga. We're gonna bring that weight into that back knee. As we kick that right foot out, stretch that right foot towards the head. Inhale here. Exhale as we drop the chest over the thigh. Continuing to take long, deep breaths. We're gonna go back and bend into that front knee. As we lift our right arm up and back, grab the left foot behind and pull it towards the body. As we lunge forward, pull that foot behind. And breathe. Long, nice, long, deep breathing. We are slowing everything down. Okay, coming back into a low lunge. We're gonna flip those back toes. Inhale that right leg up, shake it out, and we'll meet in downward dog. Inhale as we bring that left foot through. We're gonna drop down into a lunge. Keep that back knee lifted for just a brief moment. And now we can drop that back knee down, coming into a low lunge. Flip those back toes so they're facing the ground. Continuing that long, deep breathing here. Let's bring our weight into that right knee as we straighten that left foot out. Flex that left foot towards the head. Drop the chest over the thigh. Nice, big, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale as we drop that chest over the thigh. Recommitting to that bend in the front knee. Reaching that left arm back, we're gonna grab the right foot behind us as we lunge forward, pull that foot behind. Continuing to take long, deep breaths as we stretch and go deeper. Dropping that back foot nice and gentle. Coming back into a lunge. Flip that back foot, the right foot, so the toes are facing the ground. Inhale the left leg high, shake it out. We'll meet in downward dog. Hi, Jordan. Thanks for being here. Good to see you here, love. Pedal out those legs left and right, left and right. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or the nose. As we walk our feet to meet our hands, we're gonna bring our feet the distance of about your hips. And we're gonna squat down, coming into a yogi squat. So the hands can be here in the center or they can be in prayer. And we're just gonna rotate side to side here, left to right, just to open up our thighs and our groin. Hi everyone, thanks for joining for our live yoga today. It's such a blessing to be here with you all. Namaste. Wishing you positivity, love, and good vibes wherever you are. We'll be here just a little bit longer. Try to hold it. You can do it. Try to bounce. It can be fun. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of side squatting here because you know how much I love side squats. So we're gonna bring our weight into our right foot as we kick this left foot out, flex that left foot towards the head. Point and flex that foot a little bit, moving at your own pace. And coming back to a flex as we rotate our weight into that left leg, kick the right foot out and continue with that point and flex on the right foot. I know you can't see it here. I'm trying to make it so you can see my foot, but you can't, this angle. Continue pointing and flexing. Oh, there, now you can see it. Okay, we're gonna do a little side squat workout here. So for 30 seconds, ready? We're just gonna move right to left. Right to left. Right to left. Try to find your own pace. Fast or as slow as you like. We'll just be here for a little bit, so I won't make you work out too hard. Okay, just a couple more here. Last time. And we're gonna straighten the legs coming to standing. Pull on the ankles as we drop the head down over the thighs, or you can leave the hands on the ground, that's okay too. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or the nose. Bring those feet together. We're gonna come back into a yogi squat and we're gonna plot down, coming into a butterfly. So bring those feet together, open those knees nice and wide. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit of foot massage here, squeezing those. I have a bunch of the carpet fur on my feet. We're gonna squeeze those feet, give ourselves a little foot massage to ground us, connect us to the earth, our pretty paws. Okay, deep breath in, lift that chest up nice and high. Exhale, drop that chest down. Inhale, lift up. And we're gonna open up the legs nice and wide. I'm actually gonna open up this way. Yeah. Better view for the camera. Okay. Coming into a seated open leg straddle. We're gonna flex the feet towards the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for the right foot. Nice long deep breathing here. Say hello to my foot. Keep this foot flexed so that the thighs stay engaged. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as we stretch towards the center. You can come to rest on the elbows if that feels good, or if you can only come to here, that's okay. We can also move right to left to get a bigger range of motion in the stretch here. Yeah, it's nice, huh, Rick? I know. It's a nice fireplace. Much better than my fake one. We'll be here just a couple more breaths. Inhale as we lift up and exhale. Let's bring those legs together. We're gonna come into a seated forward fold. So the feet are gonna come out nice and straight. Flex the feet towards the head. And now point them. Flex and point. Flex those feet, point those feet. Just a couple more times. Last time. And return to that flex. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach for your toes. Peace finger those big toes. Inhale to find length. Exhale, pull into yourself. Try to get your head to touch your toes. You can do it. Little further. Squeeze your thumbs on your big toenails to activate those acupressure points. Last time. And relax away from your feet and your toes. We're gonna do a stretch called not thread the needle. It's called figure 8. That's what it's called. So this one's really easy. We're gonna be laying on our back, and hopefully you can hear me from here and see me. This angle's kind of weird. So for figure 8, I'll show you. Okay, so we're gonna bend the left knee, and the right ankle's gonna come on to the top of the knee. And we're gonna pull this leg towards us. And lay the head back to relax and pull the leg in. You should feel the stretch in this right leg and thigh. And we're gonna switch. Now the left foot's gonna be on top, and we're gonna pull the right leg towards us. And release. And now we're gonna turn onto our bellies. Come onto those beautiful bellies, and we're gonna inhale, lift the chest away from the ground, coming into seal pose. If this is too much for you, you can also just come into Cobra on the elbows here. Totally okay. I like seal pose, but sometimes I like Cobra instead. It's just whatever you're feeling today. Taking a nice big deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. You're doing a great job. Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in with us today for live yoga. These sessions do get recorded and posted to our YouTube channel. and also to our Sunshine Community subscription via the link in our bio for an ad-free experience. Thanks for being here. We're here every day for live yoga. Please feel free to tune in whenever you're feeling called to. Would love to have you here. Exhale as we drop down. And we're gonna lift ourselves up, coming into tabletop as we come to sit in a nice, comfortable seated position. We're gonna do a little arm stretching here, bringing that right arm over the body and using our left hand to pull across. Nice big deep breath. And release and switch it up. So left arm across the body, pulling with that right arm across. Rick, whiskey and yoga do not go together. I'm sure some yogis would argue with that, but not my yoga. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I just find yoga is like about going inwards and noticing it's a deeper experience. And when you're on drugs or alcohol, a lot is suppressed. So you can't do a lot of the deep work. But if you're just looking to stretch, I mean, yeah, you can do that when you're on drugs or drinking. But you know, it all just depends on what kind of practice you're looking for. I know, silly. I know you're being silly. Okay, and now we're going to bring the right elbow up and pull the left with the left hand on the elbow down. Do you? You feel whiskey is special? And switch, pulling that left elbow down with that right hand. Why is it special? Why? Release that hand, arms come down. Okay, you guys, just a few more of my favorite poses that we're gonna do here. You know what's next, cow facing pose. Left foot comes underneath, bend it. Right leg comes up and over. We're gonna stack these knees in one line as we bring those feet nice and close to the body. And you know what? We're gonna skip the arms today. No cow facing arms. We're just gonna have the arms down. And actually, we're gonna just completely fold over. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the chest over the thighs. Coming to rest on the elbows. You can drop the head down as much as you'd like. Inhale, lift up, and we're gonna switch those legs. So the right leg is gonna come underneath, the left leg is gonna come up and over. Bring those feet nice and close to the body and just have the hands down by the sides. And let's take a deep breath together. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale as we drop that chest over the thighs, coming to rest on the elbows. It's like I've never heard anybody compare whiskey to the taste of seaweed and smoke. That's interesting. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, unwind those legs. And we're gonna do a seated spinal twist here. So keep this left knee bent as we bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. This right hand can just be planted behind us here on the ground. Inhale, reach that left arm up. Exhale as we twist to the right. Bring that left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist to the right. Twist, twist, twist. We can bring this hand into a Gyan Mudra or keep it straight. Inhale to find length. Exhale, twist even deeper. And unwind. Now we're gonna do that on the other side. So bend that right knee underneath. The left foot's gonna come to the outside of that right knee. We're gonna plant our left hand right here behind us. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, twist towards the left to bring that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Gyan Mudra, option 2, of course. Gyan Mudra the hand or keep it straight. Inhale to find length. Exhale to twist even deeper to the left. And unwind. Great job, everybody. Okay, for our last stretch, we're just gonna do a nice, easy forward fold. So kick those feet out in front. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach for those feet. Reach for the toes. Point the toes, reach for the toes even more. Try to get your head to touch your toes. And relax, relaxing away from the stretch. An option to come into a comfortable shavasana or corpse pose, or just a nice comfortable seated position here that I will be sitting in. So I did want to say that I have some fun oracle cards that I have with me that I love and I've been playing with on a daily basis. So we have Kuan Yin and we have Mermaid. And I'm going to start with the Mermaid. Oracle of the Mermaids, magic messages of healing, love, and romance. So there's like all different kinds of card spreads that you can do for these, but I usually just like pick one for the day. I'll ask the deck like for an inspiring message or whatever is meant for me today. And they're really pretty and they have some inspiring messages on them. So I've been following this girl on TikTok and I love that she pulls cards every day and she'll like tell you to pick one. And I kind of want to like do that, but then I feel like I'm stealing her thing. But it's fun. So, okay, here we go. So this is going to be for all of us. I'm pulling this card for everyone that's watching this live right now. And I'm not that good at shuffling these yet. And they're like big cards, so they're not easy to shuffle. But this is our message for the day here as the collective, whatever the mermaids want to communicate to us today, right now in this moment. So let's see what they have to say to us for today. Ooh, we have vulnerability. You see that? It's like a sexy merman. Oh, I'm trying not to get the light from the phone on it there. We have a sexy merman and he's holding a mermaid. And it says, open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And let's read a little bit more into it. So then there's a book that it comes with. So you just look up the number of the card. Let's see, it's number 39. I don't have these memorized. Some of the, yeah, it's fun. It's just like a fun thing to do. I like to do it. Gives me something to think about. I don't have these memorized yet. Some of these girls on here on TikTok like have all the cards memorized. Okay, so this one says, here's the card. It's pretty. I'm gonna leave the picture. So it says, the mermaids sing, This is the quandary of the modern human as far as we can see it. There is an enormous desire to avoid pain, to avoid anything that leads to emotional distress, and yet the very thing that allows such a thing to happen is one of your greatest powers. Your vulnerability is beautiful and we are drawn to it, and yet so often you feel foolish and embarrassed for feeling vulnerable, and you do your best to hide your tenderness. You feel as though you will be abused simply because you are open and willing to trust and able to love and be kind. But how attractive and appealing are these most lovely of human qualities? We all need and crave a sense of belonging. It is deep and primal. It is at the very core of our survival instincts. For in tribal days, if we were outcasts, we were either left as food for the sharks or we became strong and wise in our hermitage. These challenges and hero journeys within are our keys to inner strength and a sense of belonging to the all that is. And yet what makes this heroic and what makes this beautiful is that we can be deeply hurt as much by our communication with others as by our distance from them. At this time, you are being asked to open up, display your wounds after a time building trust, and share the vulnerabilities from within. You are strong and you are a survivor, but you are fragile too. So that's the little message with that one. And we're also going to do one from Kuan Yin. What does Kuan Yin have to say for us today? Everybody here on this live right now. This is for you. Kuan Yin is a goddess, I believe from the Buddhist or the Chinese. I can't remember which one specifically it is, but she is a beautiful, I think she's Chinese goddess, yeah. So what does Kuan Yin have to say for us today, everybody? What message does she have for us today? Everybody that's here on this TikTok live right now, this message is for you. Let's see what she says. So here's her card. She's so pretty. Okay, she says, ooh, Sisters of the Star Blossoms. So it's her and a bunch of her sisters. Let's see what this means. Number 27. Here is Kuan Yin's message for you. It is good to remember that whilst we each take our own unique journey back into divine bliss and truth, we have plenty of friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find the way home with the least suffering and the greatest joy. When we allow ourselves to be helped, we help others too. It is a spiral of support and love that is wishing to connect more so with you now. Group energy is powerful. When used consciously, it can help us expand in the same way that if you were doing any task, many hands could come light work, as the saying goes. Well, many hands make light work too. Your energy can help nourish and lift the energy of others in a group as you are able to carry a high vibration of love in your heart. The ancient Chinese over 2,000 years ago referred to the Pleiades as the star blossoms. These 7 stellar sisters work together as a group higher consciousness to radiate great love and light on our planet, and they can assist you now to find the light in the groups within which you share involvement. It is service to connect with heart-centered groups that feel good and improve the quality of your life, and to be supported and supporting of such groups, and you are guided to allow this to happen more in your life right now. Solitary practice is an important element of growth and can be extremely powerful, but sometimes group energy is an important element of your spiritual growth too, and you are encouraged to meditate, pray, and chant with groups and communities that resonate with your heart. Sometimes more spiritually advanced souls subconsciously feel that they need to carry the group energy themselves. You are guided to surrender any excessive responsibility, to assume your natural cooperation and perhaps even authority in the group from a place of love rather than burden, and to allow yourself to be lifted as well as contributing your light and love to your chosen groups and communities. The Sisters of the Star Blossoms know that the group energy is give and take, that when we allow ourselves to thrive, so too can the group gain energy and grow. You are guided now to balance your involvement with group energies so that you have ample time in solitude to know yourself as a unique divine being and in group energy on the inner planes, calling on your spiritual guidance that loves you unconditionally, and with group energy on the physical plane through groups that nourish you and love you in a way that feels good for you. This oracle is also guidance to call upon stellar energies that are unconditionally loving and supportive, and the appearance of the Sisters of the Star Blossoms indicates that you have a soul connection that can nourish you to higher vibrational star consciousness, such as that of the Pleiades. So that is their message for today. Fun. Thank you everybody who joined in today for this TikTok live yoga and for our oracle card reading for the day. So I will be back tomorrow. I don't know specifically what time, but we go on here every day for TikTok live for live yoga and now oracle card readings at the end. So I look forward to seeing you next time. All of these recordings do get posted to our YouTube channel and also to our Sunshine community for an ad-free experience. You can find all the links to that in our bio. I'm Ashlee Sunshine. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It is a blessing and an honor to be here with you all. The Divine Light in me honors, sees, and respects the Divine Light in you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Namaste. See you next time. Bye.